thing, in fact. Jane, Mr. Darcy and I are to be married.
You are joking, Lizzie. This cannot be. Engaged to Mr. Darcy? No, you shall not deceive me. I know it to be impossible.
I depended on you. If you do not believe me, I do not know who will.
Good heavens. Can it really be? My dear Lizzie, I congratulate you. But are you certain, forgive the question, that you can be happy with him?
There can be no doubt of that. It is settled between us already that we are to be the happiest couple in the world. Are you pleased, dear Jane? Shall you like to have him for your brother?
Very much. Very much. Nothing could give either Bingley or myself more delight. But we considered it impossible when we talked of it. Dear Lizzie, pray, be serious now. I want you to tell me seriously. How long have you loved him?
I believe it must date from my first seeing his beautiful estate at Pimberley.
Can you not be serious? Even to quiet my mind?
Not even to quiet mine. But I tell you truly, I love him wholly, entirely, with my all and for always.
Now I am quite happy, for you will be as happy as myself.
You two have read the last plume on a hearse. Oh, I hope there's no unfortunate news about Mr. Bingley. Oh, I knew something would arise to interfere. Jane, do not keep me on tenterhooks. You know my poor nerves.
Dear ma'am, it is not Jane's news, but my own we have to relate. Mr. Darcy has asked for my hand, has spoken to my father, and we are to be married.
Good gracious. Dear me, only think. Mr. Darcy? Who would have thought it? And is it really true? Oh! Oh, my sweet, sweet Lizzie! How rich and great you will be! What big money, what jewels! Oh, what carriages you will have! Oh, Jane, it's nothing to it, nothing at all. Such a charming man! So handsome, so tall! Oh, Lizzie! Pray apologies for me not having liked him before. I hope you will overlook it. Sit down! 3 daughters married! 10,000 a year! What will become of me? I shall go distracted. Girls, take me to my room!
Well, there was little to choose between the offensiveness of mother's rudeness to Mr. Darcy before his proposal, and the offensiveness of her obsequious solicitation afterwards. But he bore it all with an enviable tolerance. How did you come to fall in love with me? How could you begin? I can comprehend your going on charmingly when once you had made a beginning, but what could set you off in the first place?
I cannot fix upon the hour, or the spot, or the look, or even the words which laid the foundation. It was too long ago. I was in the middle before I knew I had begun.
My beauty you had early withstood. As for my manners, now be sincere. Did you admire me for my impertinence?
For the liveliness of your mind I did.
You needn't dress it out so fine. Impertinence it was, or so very little less.
I needed only to hear from Lady Catherine, and I was here with fixed intent to declare my love. Nothing could have kept me from it.
Yes, Lady Catherine has been of infinite use, which ought to make her happy, for she loves to be of use. Shall you ever have the courage to announce to the good lady what is about to befall her?
I am more likely to want time than courage, Elizabeth. But it ought to be done. And if you will give me a sheet of paper, it should be done directly.
I have an aunt, too, who must no longer be neglected. Dear aunt, I cannot thank you enough for taking me to Derbyshire. I am the happiest creature in the world. Happier even than Jane. She only smiles. I laugh. Mr. Darcy and I want you to come to Pimberley every Christmas. Yours, etc. La, Kitty and Mary, I have heard of all the excitement at home. If Lizzie loved Mr. Darcy half as I do my dear Wickham, she will be very happy. Wickham agrees. It is a great comfort to have a sister so rich. When you think of it, remind Lizzie and Darcy that my dear Wickham would like a place at court very much. Any place would do, of about 300 or 400 a year. Right when you think of it, La, I shall never have time. Yours as ever.
Dear sir, I must trouble you once more for your congratulations. Elizabeth will soon be the wife of Mr. Darcy. Counsel Lady Catherine as well as you can. If I were you, I would stand by the nephew. He has more to give. Yours sincerely.
Dear Lizzie, my Mr. Collins and I are come to our parents' house, post the storm of Lady Catherine's displeasure. I hope you will see me, not resenting what Mr. Collins has done, believing it sincerely to your good. Your friends.
Dear Charles, the delight Louisa and I have in your being settled is exceeded only by our certainty that you will be the possessor of all the happiness you could hope, having lighted on so suitable, so charming, so good a girl as our dear friend Miss Bennet, your devoted sisters.
Dear Jane, I have been the worst correspondent in the world, and have only my assurance of your goodness to mitigate my shame in writing to you. Caroline and I have been conspiring as to how to meet into town soon as ever may be to renew our dear acquaintance. Sincerely yours.
Dear Georgiana, I hope I may call you now sister, and that you may take it upon yourself to call me the same. Though you will be one among many I have, you will be as warmly welcome to the heart as the rest. Your brother and I write to beg you will continue to make Pimberley your home. I shall want your company and your love to help me make it mine as well. With sincere affection, I am yours. I am yours.